They say Christmas cookies were about sugar and tradition. But for immigrant grandmothers arriving at Ellis Island between 1880 and 1920, it was something else entirely. 19 recipes so precious, they crossed oceans in memory, alone no written instructions. Just hands teaching hands in American kitchens. It's December 1935. Your grandmother's kitchen smells of anise and cinnamon. Special irons heating on the stove brought from the old country in a trunk. Dough she's been preparing for 3 days. Techniques she learned at age 7 in a village you'll never see. Recipe written down? Never. That's how someone steals it? These weren't just cookies. These were homeland memories pressed into dough, fried in hot oil, rolled in sugar that represented sweetness their families left behind. Church ladies protected these recipes. Daughters learned by watching, never measuring. Granddaughters begged to help, earning secrets one Christmas at a time. Today, I'm taking you back, when baking wasn't about Pinterest. It was about keeping your grandmother's village alive in America. Stay with me. These 19 forgotten recipes reveal how immigrants kept Christmas tasting like home. Number 1. Pizzelle. When Italian grandmothers needed Christmas to taste exactly like Abruzzo villages they'd never see again, they brought one kitchen tool across the ocean-cast iron pizzelle irons heated over open flames. Pizzelle iron pressed thin, anise-flavored everything. December 1928, Little Italy, New York. Every Italian kitchen making same wafer-thin cookies. Maria Rossi pressed her first American pizzelles in December 1910, Lower East Side. Grandmother teaching her the morning she turned 12, back in Abruzzo. Iron passed down 4 generations. Never written recipe. Just hands remembering. Maria mixed flour, eggs, sugar, butter, anise extract into smooth batter. She heated family's pizzelle iron on gas stove in Italy. It was wood fire. Spooned batter onto hot iron, pressed handles together hard. Steam escaped. 30 seconds. Opened iron. Golden waffle pattern cookie lifted off. Still soft, cooling into crisp browns. Anise smell-filled tenement. During Depression, making pizzelles meant connection survived. Special iron proving family history mattered. Anise taste transporting back to Italy. Pattern pressed into dough, pressing homeland into memory. Identity baking 30 seconds at a time. Thin golden circles with diamond waffle pattern. Crispy texture. Anise perfume. Each cookie thin as paper, strong as memory. Maria's pizzelle iron served 3 American generations. Daughters' learning pressure required. Granddaughters timing 30-second presses. Iron too precious to share with outsiders. Every cookie carried message. Homeland lives in patterns pressed into dough. Memory has taste, smell, texture. Christmas bakes in iron brought across ocean. Number 2. Springerle. When German grandmothers needed proof that Christmas traditions survived immigration, they carved elaborate molds, aged cookies for weeks, and created edible art that tasted like anise and patience. Flour, eggs, anise, carved wooden molds. December 1932, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. German families all making cookies requiring 3-week wait. Greta Hoffman rolled her first springerle in December 1905, Germantown, Pennsylvania. Mother teaching. Mix December 1st, age 3 weeks, eat Christmas Eve. Rush them, ruin everything. Patience lives in these cookies. Greta beat eggs and sugar for 20 minutes until thick, pale, tripled. Folded in flour, anise oil. Dough stayed stiff. She rolled it half-inch thick. Pressed carved wooden mold deep into dough images of Christmas scenes, animals, flowers. Lifted mold. Perfect embossed designs remained. Cut cookies carefully, preserving images. Placed on anise seed-covered boards. Left uncovered overnight. Surface dried hard. Baked slow next day until barely golden. During hard times, springerle meant German culture survived. 3-week aging improving texture. Elaborate molds proving craftsmanship mattered. Anise connecting to Swabian homeland. Art and cookie merging. Heritage aging on pantry shelves. White cookies with raised designs. Hard exterior, chewy interior. Anise seed bottom. Museum quality images pressed into dough. Greta's springerle molds came from Germany in 1902. Daughters inheriting them. Granddaughters learning 3-week rule. Molds too valuable to lend. December 1st, always starting date. Every cookie carried message. Good things require waiting. Art belongs in food. Christmas preserved in carved wood and patience. Would you wait 3 weeks to eat a cookie you baked? Drop a comment. I'm reading everyone. Number 3. Chrusciki. When Polish grandmothers needed Christmas to taste like Warsaw and Krakow, they created cream cheese dough so tender it melted on tongues, filled with jam their mothers made in villages destroyed by war. Before 1920, Polish chrusciki made with yeast dough in old country. After Ellis Island, cream cheese discovered in America. New version born immigrant adaptation, improving original. Helena Kowalski made her first American chrusciki in December 1925, Chicago. Babcia teaching. Cream cheese makes dough tender like old country couldn't. America giving us better ingredients. Poland lives in shape, filling, technique. Helena mixed cream cheese with butter until fluffy. Added flour, formed soft dough. Chilled overnight. Next morning, rolled thin. Cut into squares. Spooned apricot jam in Center's jam recipe from Poland. Fruit from America. Folded corners to center. Pinched tight. Baked until barely golden, never brown. Cooled, dusted thick with powdered sugar. Each cookie pillow soft, jam jewel bright in center. During Depression, chrusciki meant Polish identity survived American poverty. Tender dough proving skill transferred. Jam connecting to destroyed villages. Each pinched corner representing care. Love folding into every piece. Square cookies with 4 corners meeting center. Powdered sugar coating. Jam glowing through. Tender crumb, sweet filling. Helena's chrusciki recipe spread through Polish churches. Women comparing pinching techniques. Daughters learning exact fold. Cream cheese version becoming new tradition. Poland and America merged in dough. Every cookie carried message. Immigration improves some traditions. Homeland adapts but survives. Christmas folds old and new together. Number 4. Pepparkakor. When Swedish grandmothers needed Christmas magic in America, they baked cookies so thin light shone through, and taught grandchildren to break them into 3 pieces for wishes to come true. Pepparkakor. Thin ginger cookies. Break into 3, wish comes true. December 1938, Minneapolis. Swedish families all baking, breaking, wishing. Astrid Larsen rolled her first pepparkakor in December 1912, Wisconsin. Mormor teaching Swedish magic. Tap cookie center with finger. If it breaks into 3 pieces, not 2, not 4, your Christmas wish granted. Thin enough to see through equals strong magic. Astrid mixed butter, sugar, molasses, cream. Added flour, ginger, cinnamon, cloves, cardamom. Dough chilled overnight. Rolled paper thinner than she thought possible. Cut shapes, hearts, stars, pigs, Swedish luck symbol. Baked just until edges darkened. Cookies emerged crispy, delicate, nearly transparent. Hold one to light, see shadow through it. During hard times, pepparkakor meant hope, breaking ritual giving control over fate. 3 pieces meaning wish granted. Thin cookies proving skill mattered. Magic living in ginger and molasses. Wishes baking at 350 degrees. Golden brown cookies thin as parchment. Spice aroma. Crispy texture. Light visible through them. Astrid's pepparkakor became family ritual. Children tapping cookies carefully, counting pieces, celebrating three-piece breaks. Swedish magic surviving American kitchens. Every cookie carried message. Magic requires thinness, skill, belief. 3 pieces grant wishes. Christmas breaks into hope. Number 5. Lebkuchen. When German grandmothers needed cookies that carried centuries of monastery tradition, they made honey spice cookies that actually improved with age. Monastery secrets surviving immigration. Lebkuchen, honey cookies. Monastery origin, 13th century. December 1930, Cincinnati, Ohio. German families all baking cookies that age better than fresh. Klaus Weber baked his first Lebkuchen in December 1903, Philadelphia. Father explaining, monks created these. Honey preserves, spices deepen. Wait 2 weeks, taste improves. Patience is ingredient. Klaus heated honey until liquid. Mixed with brown sugar, eggs. Added flour, almonds, candied citrus peel, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, cardamom. Dough stayed thicky, sticky, fragrant. Spread into sheet pans. Baked until set. Brushed warm cookies with sugar glaze. Cut into squares while warm. Stored in tins with apple slices. Waited 2 weeks. Cookies softened, flavors married, magic happened. During Depression, Lebkuchen meant German monasteries lived in America. Honey lasting when sugar disappeared. Aging improving what started good. 2-week wait teaching patience. Heritage stored in tins. Faith baking into squares. Dark brown squares with white glaze. Honey spice smell. Soft texture. Complex flavor deepening daily. Klaus's Lebkuchen tins opened Christmas Eve, never before. Sons learning 2-week rule. Grandsons storing with apple slices. Monastery tradition surviving 3 American generations. Every cookie carried message. Time improves what's already good. Monasteries understood patience. Christmas tastes better after waiting. Number 6. Chrusciki. When Sicilian grandmothers needed Christmas to taste like Palermo, they filled cookies with figs, honey, spices. Ingredients representing Sicily's Arab, Greek, and Italian heritage merged into one bite. Fig filling. Labor intensive. Every cookie hand-shaped. December 1934, South Philadelphia. Sicilian families all making same cookies requiring 2 days' work. Carmela Benedetto made her first chrusciki in December 1920, Brooklyn. Nona teaching, figs represent Sicily's sweetness. Every cookie hand-formed proves love. Shortcuts insult tradition. Carmela ground dried figs with raisins, dates, almonds, walnuts. Added honey, orange zest, cinnamon, cloves. Filling thick, dark, fragrant Sicily condensed into paste. Made pastry dough flour, butter, eggs, sugar. Chilled both overnight. Next day, rolled dough into rectangles. Spread fig filling down center. Folded dough over, sealed edges. Cut into small pieces. Shaped each into S-curve or wreath. Baked until golden. Glazed with icing, decorated with sprinkles. During hard times, chrusciki meant Sicilian identity survived. Labor-intensive process proving dedication. Fig filling connecting to Mediterranean homeland. Each hand-shaped cookie representing care. Sicily baking in American ovens. Scurved cookies with white glaze. Colorful sprinkles. Fig spice smell. Pastry tender, filling rich and dark. Carmela's chrusciki required family assembly line. Daughters rolling, sons shaping. Grandchildren adding sprinkles. Sicilian Christmas requiring everyone's hands. Every cookie carried message. Love shows in labor. Sicily tastes like figs and patience. Christmas shaped by hand proves care. If you're still watching, you're tougher than most. Hit like if these secret recipes hit different. Number 7. Pfeffernuss. When German grandmothers needed cookies that represented Christmas spice trade history, they made pepper-spiced balls that medieval merchants would recognize black pepper in Christmas cookies, shocking American grandchildren. Pfeffernuss, pepper nuts, medieval German. December 1936, St. Louis, Missouri. German families all baking cookies containing actual black pepper. Wilhelm Schneider baked his first Pfeffernuss in December 1898, Cincinnati. Grandfather explaining, pepper was luxury. Medieval Christmas meant expensive spices. Black pepper in cookies showing wealth, celebration, gratitude. Wilhelm mixed flour, sugar, honey, butter, eggs. Added cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, cardamom, anise, and black pepper. Dough spiced intensely. Formed small balls, each marble-sized. Baked until firm. While hot, rolled in powdered sugar. Sugar coating melted slightly, adhered thick. Cookies cooled hard as nuts. Pfeffernuss means pepper nuts for reason. During Depression, Pfeffernuss meant German history survived. Pepper reminding of medieval luxury. Hard texture meaning they lasted. Powdered sugar coating representing Christmas snow. Heritage stored hard as nuts. Small round balls coated thick with white sugar. Intensely spiced. Rock-hard texture requiring dunking. Black pepper bites surprising sweet cookies. Wilhelm's Pfeffernuss required coffee or milk for dunking. Daughters learning spice proportions. Grandsons learning to bite carefully too hard for young teeth. Medieval German Christmas surviving American kitchens. Every cookie carried message. Pepper in dessert represents history. Hardness means longevity. Christmas celebrates medieval spice luxury. Number 8. Chrusciki. When Polish grandmothers needed Christmas to taste like childhood fairs in Warsaw, they fried bow tie cookies so delicate they dissolved on tongues requiring vodka in dough and perfect oil temperature. Chrusciki, fried bow ties, angel wings. December 1937, Detroit, Michigan. Polish families all frying same delicate cookies in hot lard. Jadwiga Nowak fried her first chrusciki in December 1922, Cleveland. Babcias teaching secret. Vodka makes dough crispy. Hot lard, precise temperature. Each bow tied by hand. Shortcuts create tough cookies. Jadwiga mixed flour, egg yolks, sour cream, sugar, vodka, lemon zest. Vodka evaporating during frying created Christmas. American grandchildren didn't need to know it contained alcohol. Dough rested. She rolled paper thin, cut into rectangles. Sliced slit in center of each. Pulled one end through slit, creating bow tie. Heated lard to exact temperature. Fried bow ties few seconds per side. They puffed, bubbled, turned golden instantly. Drained, dusted with powdered sugar while warm. During Prohibition, vodka in Christmas cookies was secret. Alcohol evaporating harmlessly. Crispy texture proving technique correct. Each hand-tied bow representing Poland. Delicate cookies meaning skill transferred. Warsaw fairs living in Detroit kitchens. Golden fried bow ties dusted white. Sugar coating thick. Delicate, shattering texture. Dissolving on tongue. Jadwiga's chrusciki required perfect oil temperature. Too hot burned them. Too cool made them greasy. Daughters learning to judge by bubble speed. Grandchildren learning to tie bows. Polish artistry surviving American Prohibition. Every cookie carried message. Delicacy requires precision. Vodka has kitchen purposes. Christmas dissolves sweet on tongue. Number 9. Rugelach. When Jewish grandmothers needed cookies representing Eastern European shtetl life, they created cream cheese crescents, an American innovation impossible in the old country, proving immigration improved tradition. Before America, Jewish cookies made with schmaltz. After cream cheese discovered, Rugelach born. New World cookie representing Old World memories. Sarah Goldstein rolled her first rugelach in December 1927, Brooklyn. Bub teaching. Cream cheese was American miracle. Old country never had this. We improved our own tradition here. Sarah mixed cream cheese with butter until smooth. Added flour, formed soft dough. Chilled overnight. Next day, rolled into circles. Brushed with jam, sprinkled with cinnamon sugar, raisins, chopped walnuts, cut into triangles like pizza. Rolled each from wide end to point, forming crescents. Curved into horseshoe shapes. Baked until golden. Jam bubbled out ends. Pastry turned flaky, tender, rich. During Depression, rugelach meant Jewish adaptation thrived. Cream cheese making dough impossible in Poland. America providing better ingredients. Shtetl memories merged with New World abundance. Tradition improving through immigration. Hope baking in crescents. Golden crescents with jam, visible at ends. Flaky pastry. Cinnamon sugar coating. Tender crumb, sweet filling. Sarah's rugelach became Hanukkah and Christmas tradition Jewish families, baking for Christian neighbors. Daughters learning rolling technique. Grandchildren understanding. Immigration sometimes improves what you left behind. Every cookie carried message. New World offers improvements. Tradition adapts and strengthens. Christmas crescents hold shtetl memories. Would you trust that immigration could improve your grandmother's recipe? Or would you refuse to change it? Drop a comment, I want to know. Number 10. Biscotti. When Italian grandmothers needed cookies lasting through winter without spoiling, they baked twice biscotti, means twice cooked, creating almond cookies requiring coffee for dunking. Biscotti, twice baked. Almond cookies. December 1933, Boston North End. Italian families all baking cookies hard as wood, delicious in coffee. Giuseppe Marino baked his first biscotti in December 1908, Lower Manhattan. Nona teaching, bake once, slice, bake again. Rock hard means they last. Dunk in coffee or break your teeth. Giuseppe mixed flour, sugar, eggs, almonds, anise. Formed dough into logs. Baked until golden, firm. Removed from oven while hot. Sliced diagonal into individual cookies. Placed slices cut side down on baking sheets. Baked again until dry, hard, golden brown on both sides. Cooled completely. Texture became rock solid. Twice baked, removing all moisture, lasting for months. During Depression, biscotti meant preservation wisdom. Twice baking preventing mold. Rock hard texture meaning longevity. Almond flavor proving Italian roots. Coffee dunking creating ritual. Winter survival baking twice. Long diagonal slices studded with whole almonds. Golden brown both sides. Hard texture. Anise perfume. Giuseppe's biscotti required strong coffee. Daughters learning diagonal slice angle. Grandsons learning patience, dunk, wait, bite soft cookie. Italian morning ritual surviving American winters. Every cookie carried message. Twice baked means twice blessed. Hardness preserves. Christmas dunks into coffee. Number 11. Polvorones. When Mexican grandmothers needed Christmas to taste like Chihuahua and Durango, they made crumbly pecan cookies that dissolved into powder. Polvo means dust, each one coated thick with sweetness. Polvorones, Mexican wedding cookies. Dust cookies. December 1940, San Antonio, Texas. Mexican families all baking same crumbly pecan balls. Rosa Martinez made her first polvorones in December 1924. El Paso. Abuela teaching. Cookies should crumble like dust. That's perfection, not failure. Coat thick with sugar while warm. Christmas tastes like sweet powder. Rosa toasted pecans until fragrant. Ground them fine. Creamed butter with powdered sugar. Mixed in flour, ground pecans, vanilla. Formed small balls. Baked until barely golden, never brown. While still warm, rolled in powdered sugar. Sugar melted into cookies, let cool, rolled again in sugar. Double coating essential. Texture became sandy, crumbly, melt in mouth tender. During hard times, polvorones meant Mexican culture survived Texas. Pecans from local trees. Crumbly texture proving technique correct. Double sugar coating representing celebration. Dust cookies meaning Christmas arrived. Mexico baking in American ovens. Round balls thick with white sugar. Pecan fragrance. Crumbly, sandy texture. Dissolving into sweet powder on tongue. Rose's polvorones required gentle handling too rough. They crumbled into actual dust. Daughters learning delicate touch. Grandchildren learning to eat over plates. Mexican tenderness surviving Texas kitchens. Every cookie carried message. Crumbling means perfection. Dust represents sweetness. Christmas dissolves tender on tongue. Number 12. Zimstern. When German grandmothers needed cookies representing Christmas stars, they made cinnamon stars with white glaze egg white meringue, requiring patience and precise folding technique. Zimstern, cinnamon stars, egg white cookies. December 1935, Milwaukee. German families all making cookies requiring separated eggs and perfect meringue. Anna Becker made her first Zimstern in December 1910, Chicago. Mother teaching, separate eggs perfectly. One drop of yolk ruins meringue. Beat until stiff peaks. Fold carefully. Stars demand perfection. Anna separated eggs carefully. Beat egg whites with sugar until stiff, glossy peaks formed. Reserve some for glaze. Folded cinnamon and ground almonds into remaining meringue. Mixture stayed thick, sticky. Rolled between parchment papers dusted with powdered sugar dough stuck to everything. Cut star shapes. Brush tops with reserved meringue glaze. Baked low and slow. Stars stayed pale, glaze hardened white and shiny. Bottom stayed slightly chewy. Top crunchy. During Depression, Zimstern meant German precision survived. Perfect egg separation proving skill. Stiff peaks meaning technique correct. White glaze representing Christmas snow. Stars demanding perfection. Christmas baking with precision. Star-shaped cookies with pure white tops. Cinnamon almond smell. Crunchy glaze, chewy interior. Picture-perfect stars. Anna Zimstern required steady hands. Daughters learning egg separation. Grandchildren learning folding technique. German exactness surviving American kitchens. Christmas demanding precision. Every cookie carried message. Perfection requires patience. Stars represent Christmas hope. Meringue demands respect. Number 13. Rosettes. When Scandinavian grandmothers needed Christmas to taste like Norway and Sweden, they heated special irons in hot oil and created fried cookies so delicate they shattered, requiring heirloom rosette irons brought from homeland. Rosette irons, deep fried, Scandinavian tradition. December 1939, North Dakota. Norwegian families all frying same delicate, lacy cookies. Ingrid Olsen fried her first rosettes in December 1915, Minnesota. Bestimor teaching, iron must be exact temperature. Dip in batter, fry in oil. Too cold, cookie falls off. Too hot, cookie burns. Perfect temperature creates magic. Ingrid mixed flour, sugar, eggs, milk, vanilla into thin batter-like cream consistency. Heated lard deep in heavy pot. Heated rosette iron in hot oil until shimmering. Dipped hot iron in batter, not quite to top, or cookie wouldn't release. Immediately plunged battered iron back into hot oil. Cookie fried instantly, released from iron, floated golden. 30 seconds. Removed, drained, dusted thick with powdered sugar while warm. Crispy, lacy, delicate as snowflakes. During Depression, rosettes meant Norwegian heritage survived. Heirloom iron proving family history. Delicate texture proving skill. Each cookie fragile as snowflake. Hot oil creating Christmas magic. Norway frying in American kitchens. Lacy golden cookies dusted white. Snowflake delicate. Shattering texture. Vanilla sugar taste. Ingrid's rosette iron came from Norway in 1913. Daughters learning exact oil temperature. Granddaughters learning patient dipping. Iron too precious to lend. Norwegian Christmas requiring special tool. Every cookie carried message. Delicacy requires precision. Heirloom tools carry homeland. Christmas shatters sweet and delicate. If you're still watching, you're learning secrets your grandmother guarded. Comment which cookie tradition your family followed. Number 14. Pignoli cookies. When Italian grandmothers needed cookies representing Sicily's Arab heritage, they made almond paste cookies covered entirely with pine nuts, each nut pressed by hand, proving care mattered. Pignoli cookies, pine nut covered, almond paste. December 1941, New York, Little Italy. Italian families all making cookies requiring patient nut pressing. Francesca Romano made her first pignoli in December 1925, Brooklyn. Nona teaching. Almond paste from Sicily. Pine nuts from Mediterranean trade. Press each nut by hand. Proves love. Shortcuts show disrespect. Francesca mixed almond paste with sugar, egg whites until smooth. Added almond extract. Dough stayed thick, sticky. Rolled into balls. Pressed pine nuts into each ball until completely covered, no almond paste showing. Nuts adhered. Balls flattened slightly. Baked until nuts toasted golden. Cookies cracked on top. Interior stayed chewy, moist. Pine nuts crunchy. Almond flavor intense. During war years, pine nuts became scarce. Making pignoli meant Italian identity survived rationing. Each hand-pressed nut representing care. Almond paste connecting to Sicily. Pine nuts representing Mediterranean trade routes. Heritage baking despite shortages. Round cookies completely covered with toasted pine nuts. Cracked tops. Chewy interior. Intense almond flavor, crunchy nuts. Francesca's pignoli required steady hands. Daughters learning complete coverage technique. Grandchildren learning patience, each nut pressed individually. Sicilian care, surviving American hurry. Every cookie carried message. Complete coverage proves dedication. Pine nuts represent heritage. Christmas pressed by hand shows love. Number 15. Mandelbrot. When Jewish grandmothers needed cookies lasting through winter, they made twice-baked almond bread. Jewish answer to Italian biscotti, proving different cultures created similar survival wisdom. Mandelbread. Almond bread. Twice baked. December 1938. Philadelphia. Jewish families all making cookies hard enough to last months. Soft enough after tea dunking. Rachel Weiss baked her first mandelbrot in December 1920. Lower East Side. Bub teaching. Bake, slice, bake again. Like biscotti, but ours. Almonds representing wealth in old country. Lasting through winter, representing wisdom. Rachel mixed flour, sugar, eggs, oil. Added chopped almonds, vanilla, cinnamon. Formed into logs. Baked until golden, firm. Removed while hot. Sliced diagonal into cookies. Placed cut side down. Baked again until golden both sides, dry, hard. Twice baking, removing moisture. Texture became crunchy, lasting. Almonds toasted. Cinnamon bloomed. During Depression, Mandelbrot meant Jewish preservation wisdom. Twice baking preventing spoilage. Hard texture meaning longevity. Almonds representing old country wealth. Tea dunking creating ritual. Winter survival baking twice. Diagonal slices studded with almonds. Golden brown. Hard texture. Cinnamon almond smell. Rachel's Mandelbrot required strong tea. Daughters learning diagonal slice. Grandsons learning dunk weight bite rhythm. Jewish morning ritual surviving American winters. Similar to biscotti, but proudly different. Every cookie carried message. Twice baked means twice preserved. Almonds represent prosperity. Christmas dunks into tea. Number 16. Biscochitos. When New Mexican grandmothers needed Christmas to taste like Santa Fe and Albuquerque, they made anise cookies with lard-official New Mexico State cookie proving regional American traditions matter. Biscochitos. New Mexico State cookie. Anise lard cookies. December 1942. Albuquerque. Hispanic families all making cookies declared official state symbol decades later. Maria Lucero made her first biscochitos in December 1918. Santa Fe. Abuela teaching. Lard makes them tender. Anise connects to Spain. Cinnamon sugar coating means celebration. New Mexico Christmas tastes like these. Maria creamed lard with sugar. Added eggs, anise seeds. Mixed in flour, baking powder. Dough stayed tender, pliable. Rolled quarter-inch thick. Cut into fleur-de-lis shapes traditional New Mexico design. Baked until barely golden. While warm, brushed with melted butter. Dipped in cinnamon sugar mixture. Coating stuck thick. Lard made cookies melt in mouth tender. During war years, biscochitos meant New Mexican identity survived. Lard creating perfect texture. Anise connecting to Spanish heritage. Fleur-de-lis shape representing New Mexico's unique culture. Regional Christmas defying national trends. Heritage baking in high-altitude ovens. Fleur-de-lis shaped cookies coated in cinnamon sugar. Anise fragrance. Tender, crumbly texture. Lard creating impossible tenderness. Maria's biscochitos became New Mexico pride. Daughters learning fleur-de-lis cutting. Grandchildren learning. Lard isn't shameful, it's essential. New Mexican Christmas refusing to become generic American. Every cookie carried message. Regional identity matters. Lard creates perfection. Christmas tastes like New Mexico. Number 17. Kourabidis. When Greek grandmothers needed Christmas to taste like Athens and Crete, they made butter cookies so tender they crumbled whole cloves, pressed into tops representing spice trade, rolled thick in powdered sugar. Kourabidis. Greek butter cookies. Crescent-shaped. December 1943. Tarpon Springs, Florida. Greek families all making cookies, requiring European butter and patience. Katerina Pappas made her first kourabids in December 1929, New York. Yaya teaching. European butter essential. American butter too soft. Toasted almonds inside. Whole clove pressed in top. Sugar coating thick as snow. Katerina toasted almonds until golden, chopped fine. Creamed butter with powdered sugar until white, fluffy. Added almond extract, brandy, flour, toasted almonds. Dough stayed rich, tender. Formed into crescents or balls. Pressed whole clove into each top. Baked until barely golden, never brown. While warm, rolled in powdered sugar. Cooled, rolled again in sugar. Triple coating essential. Texture became crumbly, tender, dissolving instantly. During war years, finding European butter proved difficult. Making kourabidis meant Greek identity survived. Whole cloves representing spice trade history. Crescent shapes representing moon, Greek heritage. Sugar coating representing Christmas blessing. Grease baking in American ovens despite war. Crescent cookies thick with powdered sugar. Whole clove visible on top. Crumbly texture. Almond butter richness. Katerina's kourabidis required gentle handling. Daughters learning European butter importance. Grandchildren learning whole clove symbolism. Greek tenderness surviving American kitchens. Christmas crumbling sweet with brandy warmth. Every cookie carried message. Tenderness requires quality butter. Cloves represent history. Christmas coated thick with blessing. Would you make cookies requiring 3-week aging or special imported butter? Or would you simplify your grandmother's recipe? Drop a comment. I want to know how far you'd go. Number 18. Kickle. When Jewish grandmothers kneaded cookies using almost nothing, just flour, eggs, sugar, they created bow tie cookies, proving elegance doesn't require wealth. Kickle. Bow ties. Poor people's cookies. December 1944, Brooklyn. Jewish families all making cookies from 3 ingredients during sugar rationing. Esther Levine made her first kickle in December 1921, Lower East Side. Bub teaching. We have nothing but flour, eggs, sugar. Still make beautiful cookies. Poverty doesn't mean ugliness. Shape matters more than ingredients. Esther beat eggs with sugar until thick. Folded in flour. Dough stayed soft, sticky. Rolled thin. Cut into rectangles. Twisted each into bow shape. Placed on greased sheets. Baked until golden, puffed. Brushed with sugar water while hot. Sugar crystallized. Cookies became crispy outside, slightly chewy inside. Simple ingredients creating elegant results. During rationing, kickle meant Jewish resourcefulness. 3 ingredients creating beauty. Bow shape proving care mattered. Sugar water glaze adding sweetness without wasting ration coupons. Elegance baking from almost nothing. Golden bow tie cookies with crystallized sugar coating. Simple appearance, light texture, sweet, eggy flavor. Esther's kickle proved poverty meant nothing. Daughters learning. Beauty requires technique, not money. Grandchildren learning. Elegance lives in shape, not ingredients. Jewish resourcefulness surviving every hardship. Every cookie carried message. Poverty doesn't prevent beauty. Simple ingredients create elegance. Christmas bakes from whatever exists. Number 19. Crumb cake. When Norwegian grandmothers needed Christmas to taste like Bergen and Oslo, they heated special cone-shaped irons and rolled warm cookies into delicate tubes, requiring perfect timing before cookies cooled hard. Crumb cake. Cone cookies. Norwegian tradition. December 1945, Seattle, Washington. Norwegian families all making cookies requiring split-second rolling timing. Solveig Hansen made her first crumb cake in December 1917, North Dakota. Bestemor teaching. Iron must be hot. Roll immediately. Wait 2 seconds too long. Cookie cracks. Christmas requires perfect timing. Solveig mixed eggs, sugar, melted butter, flour, cream into thin batter. Heated crumb cake iron on stove until very hot. Spooned batter onto iron, closed handles. 30 seconds. Opened iron. Delicate golden waffle pattern circle emerged. While still hot, only 5 seconds to act, she rolled cookie around wooden cone form. Held 3 seconds until set. Released. Perfect cone shape. Wait too long. Cookie hardened flat and cracked when rolled. During post-war years, crumb cake meant Norwegian tradition survived. Heirloom iron proving heritage. Split-second timing proving skill. Each cone delicate as memories. Norway rolling into American Christmas. Golden cone-shaped cookies with waffle pattern. Delicate, crispy, cardamom scent. Each cone perfect cylinder. Solveig's crumb cake iron came from Norway in 1915. Daughters learning 5-second window. Granddaughters learning immediate rolling. Norwegian precision surviving American kitchens. Christmas rolled before cooling. Every cookie carried message. Perfect timing creates perfection. Hesitation breaks delicate things. Christmas rolled hot becomes beautiful. These 19 recipes tell immigrant grandmother's real story. Not about sugar and butter. About homeland memories pressed into dough. Carved into molds. Fried in hot oil. Aged for weeks. Pizzelle irons crossing oceans. Springerle molds too precious to share. Chrusciki pinched by hands that remembered Poland. Rosette irons heating in American lard. These weren't just cookies. These were villages, countries, childhoods baked into American Christmases. Which tradition would you protect? Which recipe would you refuse to write down? Comment below. I'm reading every one. And if these guarded secrets moved you, hit subscribe, because immigrant grandmother's wisdom deserves remembering. Merry Christmas. May your cookies taste like homeland. May your grandmother's hands guide yours. May her secrets live forever.